Right now, a Dane County supervisor wants to stop saying the Pledge of Allegiance at meetings, her reasoning behind the proposal, and what else she finds upsetting. Also, the Madison Men's Homeless Shelter is getting a big boost in funding, how much they're getting from the federal government. And Governor Evers celebrates National Agriculture Day by signing a bipartisan bill to bolster dairy expos. Welcome to News 3 Now at 6.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, you most likely memorized it as a kid. Years or even decades later, you could probably rattle off the Pledge of Allegiance right now. But at least one Dane County supervisor is tired of saying it and views the pledge as the opposite of its stated intent. Will Keneally joins us in studio to explain the controversy. Will?
That's right. When I spoke to Supervisor Heidi Wegleitner earlier, she wasn't quite surprised by the attention that this proposal is getting. She said it affirmed the need to revisit this outdated tradition. Just like elementary school,
I wonder if you all might join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
The Pledge of Allegiance starts Dane County board meetings. It's even on the agenda. But at least one Dane County supervisor wants to scratch it from those agendas for good.
It's important for us to think about why we're doing things in our meetings the way we are.
Supervisor Heidi Wegleitner
I pledge allegiance to the flag,
introduced a resolution to do away with the pledge at the beginning of each meeting. She says it's part of a push to make county board meetings more accessible.
Is there unity if not all of us feel comfortable participating? If not all of our visitors or public commenters want to participate?
Her push was met with sharp criticism from another supervisor, Jeff Wigand.
I was disappointed to see the proposal.
It's not just the pledge proposal that has Wigand upset. The beginnings of county board meetings also include a section for prayer or an inspirational message. Wegleitner's proposal would narrow that to just an inspirational message.
By taking it out of the equation and taking away that option, we are actually, creating a more divisive environment.
Wegleitner says she doesn't want to discourage people's free exercise of religion.
When people are associating the pledge with being a Christian nation, like that to me really says something about why it is that people hold on to that.
The proposal to drop the pledge will go to the board's executive committee for a vote on Thursday, but it will be up to the full new county board to decide after the April 5th election.
Will, thank you. Well, let's check your certified most accurate forecast with meteorologist Dana Fulton.
It's chilly outside and it's a little rainy for us this evening. The showers picking back up just in the last 30 minutes or so. Areas not seeing green on our radar doesn't mean it's completely dry. Could have some light drizzle coming through. That's not quite enough to get picked up on our Doppler track. Here's a loop over the last 3 hours. We have seen breaks in the rain, but having the umbrella or rain jacket on hand, certainly a good idea for this evening. It is cloudy and cooler. Temperatures today in the mid-40s for our afternoon highs. We have a breeze coming in generally in the mid to upper teens, so wind chills actually put us closer to the mid-30s, about 48 in Janesville and in Monroe. Our breeze coming in from the southeast with wind gusts getting to the upper 20s at times today. So very breezy and chilly and rainy, and not all great words to describe our evening, but at least by the weekend, it will be back to drier conditions for Saturday and Sunday. We'll look at how long this rain sticks in the forecast in just a few minutes. Charlotte.
Thank you, Dana. Police in Wanakee are searching for a missing 23-year-old. Jesse Earhart was last seen around midnight Tuesday in Wanakee. Earhart is 5'9", weighs 190 pounds, and has brown eyes and blonde hair. Police say she was last seen wearing baggy blue pants, a t-shirt, and a blue hooded winter coat. Earhart suffers from mental health conditions, and police say she made a comment to her spouse regarding self-harm before leaving. If you have any information about Jesse Earhart's whereabouts, please call the police. All lanes of Interstate 3990 are back open at the Hart Road in Rock County after a semi-truck fire closed them down this morning. Crews responded at approximately 3:45. The cab and trailer were fully engulfed. Nobody was hurt. The highway fully reopened shortly before 11:30 a.m. after crews removed the debris from the incident. Hart Road Bridge will remain closed for several days, according to Beloit officials. Crews had inspected the bridge after strong winds exposed it to extreme heat from the fire. The cause of a house fire in Mazomanie last night is under investigation. Crews were sent to the home on Appleby Circle at approximately 7:40 p.m. Dane County Sheriff's officials say nobody was home at the time of the incident. Officials say the cause of the fire does not appear to be suspicious, and it caused about $50,000 in damage. The Dane County Medical Examiner's Office identified the two people killed in a crash near Edgerton on Sunday. Melody Johnson, 49, of Janesville, and Amy Johnson, 45, of Edgerton, died from injuries sustained in that crash. Dane County Sheriff's officials say the two were traveling on Albion Road, south of Edgerton Road, at around 9:30 p.m. when the driver lost control and crashed into a building. This incident remains under investigation. The Portage Police Department is mourning the loss of one of its canine units. Aries, an active duty canine, died this morning after a sudden medical illness. He served with the department for 7 years. Aries is credited with countless drug arrests, interdictions, and apprehensions, and was the star of the show at the department's community events. A memorial service will be announced at a later date. Madison's project to build a men's homeless shelter on the east side just got bigger. Representative Mark Pocan helped earmark $2 million in extra funds from the federal government for the build. Naomi Coles joins us now to explain.
The federal government was already contributing $2 million through COVID relief dollars. This increases their contribution to $4 million and basically adds on to the total contributions from city, county, and feds so far to expand services for men struggling with homelessness in the city. Madison has been on a long hunt for the final build site. Earlier this month, the mayor announced plans to put the shelter on Bartillon Drive next year.
Representative Pocan has been absolutely essential in this process of securing support through the community project funding, I think that's what you're calling it these days, for Madison's new purpose-built shelter for men experiencing homelessness.
Everything still needs council approval, and we don't know yet the final price tag since the city must next collect construction bids to build the site. For more on this project, we covered its announcement a couple weeks ago on March 9th, when you can find all that online at channel3000.com.
Thank you, Naomi. Well, today is National Agriculture Day, and Governor Evers is looking to keep Wisconsin the cheese capital of the world. Today, he signed a bill that'll put more than $883,000 toward expanding and increasing Wisconsin dairy exports. The governor also spoke about his own experience working in a cheese factory, one of his first jobs.
The really interesting piece around that, besides the historical significance, is that I never liked cheese until I started scraping mold off the cheese, and go figure. I have no idea how that happened.
Meanwhile, Republicans hosted a virtual event with Congressman Tom Tiffany, State Representative Tony Kurtz, and members of the Wisconsin agriculture community. Rachel Schroeder, a dairy farmer from Jefferson County, said the past 5 years have been nerve-wracking for many farmers. She says she wants to see good policy coming from Washington and not just have money thrown at her.
Everyone thinks farmers are getting rich this year, but as the representative and congressman have said, your price for Roundup, your price for fertilizer is doubling. So again, your margins are exactly the same, if not even worse than right now.
Representative Tiffany also said that the high energy prices and the war in Ukraine are also taking their toll on the agriculture industry. After reaching record highs nationally a little more than a week ago, you may have noticed gas prices falling at the pump again. AAA says the national average for a gallon of regular gas right now is $4.24. In Wisconsin, it is $3.91 per gallon, while in Dane County, it is $3.88. Prices have also dropped in Rock County, showing a decrease of about 7 cents in the last week to an average of $3.90 per gallon. Coming up, the Henry Vila Zoo is making some big changes in order to protect their birds. Plus, as some parts of the country see increases of COVID-19 and wastewater, we check in to see how the wastewater in our area is doing in terms of virus concentration.
Watching Madison's fastest growing newscast. News 3 now at 6.
Create your perfect room for relaxing, entertaining, and more with patio enclosures. Right now, get up to $6,500 off your sunroom. Plus, enjoy exceptional financing. Call today.
Patio enclosures. Water is one of nature's most beautiful and life-sustaining resources. At no fault of their own, many Wisconsin utility customers are facing a shutoff to their water service. This leaves them without the one life-giving resource we all take for granted. And those hardest hit are on fixed incomes, juggling multiple temporary jobs, or those who lost full-time jobs in sectors hardest hit by the pandemic. If someone you care about needs a hand up, your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your water, heat, and power on. If you are in danger of losing your water service, call 833-H2O-WISC, 833-426-9472. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
During the Mattress Madness sale at Steinhafels, save big on all the best brands of mattresses at the best prices, in stock and ready for delivery. Like a Beauty Rest Black Queen mattress, starting at just $19.99. And you'll get $200 in Steinhafels cash. Get a Queen Tempur-Pedic for just $21.99 and get $200 in Steinhafels cash. And with Steinhafels special financing and free delivery, you can't make a mistake. It's the Mattress Madness sale. Relax. It's Steinhafels.
Create your perfect room for relaxing, entertaining, and more with patio enclosures. Right now, get up to $6,500 off your sunroom. Plus, enjoy exceptional financing. Call today. Patio enclosures.
Welcome back. The White House says it needs more money to fight COVID-19. Without Congress approving additional funding, the administration cannot afford COVID-19 testing, treatment, and vaccines. Funding comes from the $1.9 trillion in funding from the American Rescue Plan, but most of that has already been allocated to cities, states, and other agencies. Lawmakers have not been able to agree on additional funding measures. COVID-19 testing and vaccination clinics at the Alliant Energy Center are closing on April 3rd. The move comes as cases in Dane County continue to decline. According to PHMDC, more than 450,000 tests and more than 110,000 vaccines have been given at the Alliant Energy Center since May 2020. Public Health Madison Dane County will still have testing and vaccination sites open. You can find their locations and times on channel3000.com. Some Wisconsin communities have such low levels of COVID-19 in their wastewater that even a minor increase can make measurements more worrying than they actually are. That is according to the COVID-19 wastewater surveillance program. They use wastewater samples to measure the concentration of SARS-CoV-2. That's the virus that causes COVID-19. According to data from the program's dashboard, Madison is one of 3 municipalities currently experiencing a major increase in the virus's concentration.
And sometimes we could detect a little bit, but for statistical analysis, a little bit still a lot compared to 0. So reason why some were flagged as major increase and things like that.
She says the dashboard's COVID-19 case trajectory data paints a better picture of the overall change within a community. When COVID-19 cases dropped following the Omicron variant's rapid spread, so did the amount of viral material in local wastewater treatment plants. Pfizer and UNICEF are partnering to fight COVID-19 around the world. Starting next month, Pfizer will supply 4 million courses of Paxlovid. That's its COVID-19 antiviral pill to UNICEF. The medicine will go to people in 95 low and middle income countries, which covers 53% of the world's population. Lower income countries will just pay a not-for-profit price, and countries with higher incomes will pay according to a tiered pricing arrangement. The Henry Vilas Zoo says it is keeping its aviary closed through April as part of precautions to guard against the spread of avian flu. Zoo officials say flamingos, chickens, and penguins will be kept indoors, and their sandhill crane is being relocated to the Animal Health Center. Other zoos in Wisconsin, including the Milwaukee County Zoo, have taken similar steps to prevent exposure to their bird populations. To this point, no human cases have been detected. In Jefferson County, nearly 3 million chickens at a commercial facility were euthanized due to an outbreak. Still ahead, 2 massive vehicle recalls from 2 different companies, and Milwaukee makes one last push to host the Republican National Convention in 2024. Plus, catalytic converter thefts are still on the rise. How a new law in Wisconsin looks to put a stop to the thefts. Also, the rainy weather could last until the end of the week. Dana will have your complete forecast after this break.
Dylan, how's that sofa you can't return from that big internet site?
Honestly, not that great.
Well, Slumberland can help. It's our biggest finance sales event of the year. Look what just $20 a month will get you when you spend $1,200 and pay no interest for 5 years.
Fry Construction invites you to celebrate spring with our big Spring Thaw sale. We're talking about savings of 22%. Many of your neighbors already know how we strive to meet and exceed expectations with each and every project. That's why they voted us Best Roofer 2 years in a row. Experience the best of Madison for yourself with Fry Construction. Get on board with our Spring Thaw sale. Save 22% off gutters or insulation with any full roofing project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
You heard it was a hit. You heard it was a smash. A wonder. A phenomenon. An international sensation. But you haven't heard them.
As a struggling actor, I need all the breaks that I can get. At Liberty Buchamel.
Cut.
Line.
Cut. Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Cut. Liberty. Am I allowed to riff? What if I come out of the water? Liberty Bibbity.
Cut. We'll dub it.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
From working out to catching up, and of course, game night, your home is the groundwork for all of life's awesome moments. This is Tom Coyle. My family and I say thank you. We're proud to have been a part of this community for 77 years. And during our 77th anniversary event, carpet installation is just $77. Coyle Carpet One Floor and Home. Beautiful, made affordable. Locally owned and operated since 1945.
Oh, my back.
Hey, Dylan, need a mattress? Well, luckily, Slumberland has a big Sealy sale. Look what you can get for $20 a month. A Sealy Posturepedic mattress and a power base. And you'll pay no interest for 5 years at Slumberland Furniture.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
The Cambridge Volunteer Fire Department escorted the final ride for a fallen firefighter this afternoon. Second Assistant Chief Randy North died during a call at a farm last weekend. A procession proceeded from the fire station through downtown Cambridge within the past hour. North worked for the Cambridge School District for many years. His funeral service is being held April 2nd at Cambridge High School. A new law in Wisconsin is cracking down on catalytic converter thefts. The National Insurance Crime Bureau found between 2019 and 2020, the average monthly catalytic converter thefts jumped from 282 to more than 1,200. Thieves are after the rare metals the converters are made of. Under the new law, people selling catalytic converters have to prove they own the vehicle it came from. Representative Steve Doyle, one of the bill's sponsors, says this bill will keep the crime from crossing the Mississippi River.
People couldn't sell them to a scrap dealer in Minnesota, so they were coming over to Wisconsin. Can't do that anymore.
If a scrap dealer fails to follow the new law, they could face a $1,000 fine and up to 90 days in jail. A second offense carries a $10,000 fine and up to 9 months in jail. Visit Milwaukee is making its final pitch in Washington, D.C. to try to secure the 2024 Republican National Convention. Fiserv Forum is one of the main locations that will be used if the convention makes its way here. The delegation got 1 hour to state their case. According to estimates, Milwaukee would welcome nearly 45,000 visitors and bring nearly $200 million into the city's economy. It will take 2 to 3 months to hear back on the decision, and the conference would kick off in the latter half of summer 2024. Well, it could be a cloudy week, but the weekend is looking sunny. Thank goodness. Here's Dana with your complete forecast.
I know it's only Tuesday, but the sights are on the weekend for any sort of sunshine trying to return to the area. It is going to be cold and cloudy and rainy for the rest of our work week, possibly even mixing with some light snow at times. That won't lead to any accumulation, but we could see some snowflakes swirling around early Thursday morning. Cool temperatures expected for the rest of the work week through the weekend and through next week. We're staying below average through the 10-day. At least we do get to see again drier weather for the weekend. Scattered showers really building back in. We had a little bit of a break this afternoon with just some light drizzle, but that rain picking back up for us just in time for the evening. Overall totals today under a quarter of an inch, so we haven't picked up much so far, but we're going to continue to see showers overnight and for tomorrow, so those totals will continue to climb. It's a little chilly outside, temperatures in the mid to upper 40s, and because of the cloudy sky overhead tonight, we're not expecting those temperatures to move too much for our overnight lows, only dropping down to about the low 40s. Now we'll see scattered showers throughout the overnight hours. That continues into Wednesday morning. So again, keep the umbrella on hand, maybe the rain jacket if that's what you prefer outside, because we're going to have these off and on showers throughout the day on Wednesday. Mostly cloudy with temperatures in the afternoon getting to the mid 40s. Now some of these wraparound showers might mix with some light snow by early Thursday morning. Some light snow and flurries possible. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 30s for us on Thursday. So we're not concerned again about that leading to too much accumulation, but we will have some snow swirling around for Thursday before we get back to a little bit of rain on Friday. So it is a bit of a soggy setup for the next few days. Rainfall totals expected to add on about another inch for areas east of Dane County. Could see a half of an inch to 3/4 of an inch for areas west of Dane County. So measurable amounts still coming through for the next few days. This is on top of what we've already received. So we're still landing in that about 1.5 inch for total accumulation for us. Tomorrow mid 40s for afternoon highs, cloudy outside and a little soggy. We have rain showers expected throughout the day. That rain might mix with some light snow overnight into early Thursday morning. For Thursday, high temperatures will be close to 40. Friday, we might see the mid to low 40s for us with that chance for some rain and light snow building in late in the day and at night. Now, Saturday and Sunday, we finally get back to sunshine. We'll have sunshine for both days on this weekend, but notice the temperatures there. We'll be in the upper 30s for afternoon highs. Overnight lows will drop to the low 20s for Sunday morning and for Monday morning. Sunshine on Monday next week. Our next opportunity for some light rain will build in on Tuesday and Wednesday, and we'll continue to see cold temperatures even extending to the back half of the work week. So in general, this 10-day staying quite a bit below average. Afternoon highs for this time of year usually trending a little closer to 50 degrees, even in the lower 50s, and it doesn't look like we're going to see that at least until we get through at that point, the end of March.
All right, Dana, thank you. The Dane County Broadband Task Force is asking people to fill out a survey about broadband access in the community. They are looking to see where there is and is not service throughout Dane County. Recommendations will then be made to the county board on how to expand services. We have a link to this survey on channel3000.com. It is available until April 15th.
And coming up in sports, to go pro or to stay. The big decision Johnny Davis has to make and why Greg Gard says he's going to support either option. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Everyone's invited to the joyous Broadway hit that New York Magazine calls smart and big-hearted. The Prom makes you believe in musical comedy again. So full of happiness that you think your heart is about to burst.
Get your tickets to the Prom today at overture.org.
At Weedman Lawn Care, we believe that a lush, beautiful lawn should be enjoyed by the whole family. That's why we offer a kid and pet-friendly program to create a healthier, greener, weed-free lawn that your whole family can enjoy. Our program includes effective applications of targeted weed control and slow-release golf course quality fertilizer to achieve real results. Call or click today for your free quote, or sign up now and see the Weedman difference. Doesn't your family deserve a Weedman lawn?
Govan Cars is having a huge winter sale with the largest selection of vehicles under $15,995 or $249 per month. That's right, don't miss out on our winter sale with the best selection of SUVs, cars, or vans under $15,995 or $249 per month. We have one of the largest selections of vehicles in Dane County with over 500 vehicles in stock. So just come on in and ask for me, Crystal the Pistol, Govan. Go to Govan Cars, east or west.
You gotta go to Govan, GovanCars.com.
Provide for your family. Do good things in the community. Help out your neighbors. You've been there for so many others. Now, we're here for you. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
Why would Stanton Optical choose a spokesbird? They're not your typical eye care company. I'm not your typical penguin. We're a team. There's no I in eye care. Wait.
Get 2 pairs of glasses plus a free eye exam, anti-glare lenses, and same-day service for only $79.
The Prom is a musical comedy about big Broadway stars on a mission to change the world, then the love they discover that unites them all. Everyone deserves a chance to celebrate.
Everyone's invited to the Prom. Get your tickets at overture.org.
A can't-miss celebration of Black contemporary arts returns to the UW campus.
Tomorrow we'll have a sneak peek at the lineup for this year's Black Arts Matter Festival.
And keep the rain gear handy as we're timing out another soggy morning for our commutes. We'll have the impacts tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
As expected, Johnny Davis was named one of the 4 Naismith Player of the Year finalists. He'll find out on April 3rd if he'll join Frank Kaminsky as the only other Badger to win the award. But there's a bigger decision looming for Davis: to go pro or stay at Wisconsin for another year. That decision doesn't have to be made until later in April, and no matter what Davis decides, Greg Gard is on board.
Wearing that Wisconsin jersey means an awful lot to him, and whatever happens, you know, he's obviously got a future in this game, and I'll help him however I can and help guide him and his family through that. And if things work for him, I want what's best for him, and you know, if an opportunity is the best thing for him to do that, then he's got my full support.
Marissa Mosley has added a grad transfer to her roster for the upcoming season. Avery LaBarbera is coming to Madison after spending the last 4 years at Holy Cross. Last season, she averaged 16 points and nearly 10 rebounds per game and was named the Patriot League Player of the Year. Graham Mertz is entering his 3rd year as Wisconsin's QB1, and he'd be the first one to tell you that his first 2 years have been a little bit of a roller coaster. The arm talent is there, but every once in a while, the decision-making is a little iffy. Last season, he threw 11 interceptions and had a handful of fumbles. So this spring, it's all about ball security for the Badger starter.
He's a talented thrower, you know, and he can throw every type of throw. And I think then you take a look at, okay, when you're missing, why are you missing? And, you know, in the end, you are talking about, you mentioned it in the question, the ball's in his hand. And, you know, one obvious area that we've got to improve upon is taking care of the football.
And Zadarius Smith is staying in the NFC North. The former Packer has agreed to terms on a 3-year, $42 million deal with the Vikings, so he'll face his old team twice a year. Last season, Z missed nearly all year with a back injury. Green Bay, though, also beefed up their D-line, adding Jaron Reed from the Chiefs. So that's going to be a little weird for Aaron Rodgers.
It's a little weird. All right, quick check.
Quick, it's still rainy, and it's going to stay rainy for the next few days.
Grab your umbrella. All right, that'll do it for us. Enjoy your evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.